Assalamualaikum. Hello everyone. How are you today? Okay. So, did you remember in our previous lesson, we already touched on the definition of cash, internal control for cash, the uses of cash book and bank statement, and the importance of bank reconciliation. Okay, good. So our lessons today will focus on the reason of the differences for the cash balance reported in the cash book and bank statement. There are three main reasons why the amount reported in the cash book and bank statements differ. Reason number one is recorded in cash book but not in bank statement because of deposit in transit, dishonored check, and outstanding check. Okay? Alright. Number two, let's take a look. It is recorded in the bank statement but not in cash book. This is due to bank collection, standing order, and bank charge. Is that clear for now? Let's continue. Number three, errors in bank statement or in cash book. Okay, this is due to cash in, whether it is overstate or understate. Cash out, whether it is overstate or understate. And the last one is incorrect debit or credit. Okay. So we are going to focus on the reason number one. Items recorded in cash book but not in the bank statement. Do you remember just now? Number one, deposit in transit or uncredited check. Okay, business received a check or recorded on the debit side of cash book and deposited it into the bank, but no record on the credit side of bank statement for the current month. Why do you think it is? It is because the check might be clear and record in the following month. Dishonored check or bounce check. Business received a check and recorded on the debit side of cash book, then deposited into the bank, but no record on the credit side of the bank statement because the check was returned or rejected by bank due to certain reason such as non-sufficient fund. And the last one, we have the situation where outstanding check or unpresented check. This is where business issued a check and recorded on the credit side of cash book and given to the payee, but no record on the debit side of bank statement because the check might not been cashed or deposited by the payee yet. Okay, the reason number two is items recorded in bank statement but not in the cash book. So let's take a look at the reason. It's due to bank collection or credit transfer. This is where bank collected cash on behalf of the business or received cash directly from customer. Bank recorded on the credit side of bank statement, but no record on the debit side of cash book. So the business will only know after they receive the bank statement. Okay. Standing order or auto debit. This is where bank get order from business to make payment on behalf of the business and deducted directly from the business bank account. Bank recorded on the debit side of bank statement, but no record on the credit side of cash book. So the business will only know after they receive the bank statement. All right. And the last one is bank charges. Bank charges on the service provided by bank, such as checkbook, stamp duty, and others. The amount deducted directly from the business bank account. Bank recorded on the debit side of bank statement, but no record on the credit side of cash book. So the business will only know after they receive the bank statement. Okay, let's take a look. Reason number 3. Errors in bank statement or cash book. Cash in understate. For example, deposit of 2,500 ringgit wrongly recorded as 2,000 ringgit. So, you need to add 500 ringgit in bank reconciliation. Situation number 2. Cash in overstay. For example, deposit of 2,500 ringgit Malaysia wrongly recorded as 2,800 ringgit. Meaning, you need to less 300 ringgit in bank reconciliation. Okay. In that situation, cash out understate. This is where payment of 320 ringgit Malaysia wrongly recorded as 300 ringgit. What you have to do here is you need to less 20 ringgit in bank reconciliation. Situation number 4. Cash out overstayed. For example, payment of 3,200 ringgit wrongly recorded as 3,500 ringgit. Meaning, you need to add 300 ringgit in bank reconciliation. The last situation, incorrect debit or credit. There are two situations here where deposit of 400 ringgit wrongly recorded on the credit side of cash book. So, you need to add 800 ringgit Malaysia in bank reconciliation. Good. How about payment of 300 ringgit wrongly recorded on the debit side of cash book. What you have to do? Good. You need to less 600 ringgit in bank reconciliation. Okay, so I believe that you are familiar with bank reconciliation terminology here. So, in our next lesson, we are going to focus on prepare bank reconciliation to determine the adjusted cash balance. But before we end our lesson today, here provided the link for your exercise. See you in the next lesson. Bye.